whanau. My name is Ms Musson and I'm one of the assistant principals here at Waiheke High School. Part of my role as an assistant principal is leading the transition program from year 6 at Te Hurahi and year 8 at Waiheke Primary School. Since we've been in lockdown, I haven't been able to do that like I would normally do it, and that has meant that I haven't been able to bring students over into our school to settle them into our environment and to show them the ins and outs of what can happen in a typical high school day and the different subjects. And so I wanted to create a video that they could watch prior to coming to Waiheke High School if there were any worries or nerves or anything at all. Hopefully this might be able to put their mind at ease and tell them a few things that they've been thinking about or wanting to know, and help settle them in quicker. So lots of students probably want to know what happens on the first day of school at Waiheke High School, and that's an easy one to answer. Every year we do a pōwhiri to welcome new students and their whanau onto Waiheke High School. You will get an email about this earlier on next year, but usually we meet up the top of the school driveway at the cone, and the new students and new teachers and the whanau wait up there until the karanga is called and they are welcomed onto the school grounds, where the student body or the students already here will be performing our haka as well as waiata, and we then go on to have speakers like a traditional pōwhiri, and that is the way that we open every year at the school. It's a nice way to start and it gives a great sense of welcome and belonging. Following that, you will be taken to an area with all the other year 7s where you will be given a whanau class. Now your whanau class is a class that you're in with other members of your house, and your whanau classes will be in year 7 and 8 in house groups. So you will either be in 7 and 8 rangitoto, 7 and 8 pōnui, 7 and 8 rakino, or 7 and 8 pakatoa. And later on in the video you will meet some of the whanau teachers, and if you have a sibling or any whanau members who have gone through Waiheke High School previously, you may well be in the same house that they were in, because sometimes it follows family members. You'll remain in your whanau classes for the first day, all day, and here your whanau teacher will go through things with you like the timetable, the rules of the school. You'll do a tour of the school so that you know where everything is, and it'll just be about getting you comfortable with being here and what to expect on the first timetable day, where you'll be moving around classes, and you'll get to know other people in your class. You'll play games, and yeah, it's actually just a really easy, fun way to get into the spirit of Waiheke High School, I guess, or get into the swing of starting here. On this day, you will also be told your subject classes. Now, your subject classes are very important because they are the classes that you will travel around all your subjects with. So most of your timetabled subjects, you will go with your subject class. And in year 7, we have 2. We have year 7A and 7B. You will be in either one of those. And we have talked to your teachers at Te Hurahi, and they have given us some advice on the best groupings and where to put everyone. So you can rest assured that you will be with at least one of your friends. So there are some things that are different about Waiheke High School, some things that you're going to have to get used to that perhaps weren't like this at Te Hurahi, and it's just a different change. It's not good or bad, but there's some things that you may need to think about before you start, just to get you in the mindset of it. So number 1, uniform. We wear a uniform to school, and the uniform must be worn correctly. All right. At the beginning of next year, you will get a list of items that you must purchase from the uniform shop, and the uniform shop will be open before school starts next year, and your parents will get all the information around that, but you will have to wear a school uniform to school every day. Devices. You must bring your own device. Okay, that can either be a laptop style device or a tablet style device, but if you're using a tablet style device, it needs to have a keyboard. Now, your device is your responsibility, and you will be carrying it around classes with you in your bag, like you will all the rest of your equipment. So it is your responsibility to keep it safe and charged and all of that kind of thing. The best idea is to remember to charge it overnight so that you're not worried about it the next day and it doesn't go kaput in the middle of a class. So make sure that you do that with your device, and you're just aware that you have to have it all the time. PE uniform, okay, you will need a PE uniform to do PE. That is part of your PE equipment, and you can buy that at the uniform shop when you get the rest of your uniform. You will carry around all of your books and your device and your PE gear and your pens and pencils, okay? So you are going to have to be a little bit organized. One thing we do want to stress is that you do need pens and pencils, all right? We don't have them as class sets at Waiheke High School. You have to bring them, okay? You have to bring them in a pencil case, and every day you need to bring them so that you're ready to use them for writing, okay? Interval and lunch. Most Year 7 students at interval and lunch will hang out in the area by our playground and our climbing frame, and every interval and lunchtime is different. Lots of times there are sports games, sports activities. You know, we've got some extracurricular activities going on. So there's always something to do at lunchtime here. There is a tuck shop where you can purchase your food, and that is at interval and lunchtime. And that is open to all students, so you can go there and purchase your food. It gets pretty busy, but if you want to do that, that's totally okay too. Mostly the first few weeks at Waiheke High School are about learning, the environment, about settling into your classes, meeting your teachers, and getting to know people around you. So we are here for you. Any person you meet on this video is a really good point of contact for you if you need us. So yeah, I just wanted to come on and say hello and just make sure that you don't stress out about coming to Waiheke High School. You're gonna have a great time. It's gonna be awesome, and we can't wait to see you in 2022. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna actually take a little bit of a walk around the school, show you some places that you might want to know about, and introduce you to some people that you might see on your first day of Waiheke High School.
And I'm going to be the Year 7 and 8 Dean for next year, and this is the room where you'll find me unless I'm in teaching a class.
Hi, I'm Mrs Kennedy and I am the whanau teacher for Rangitoto, so if you know anyone who's been at our high school and they're in Rangitoto House, then I probably was their whanau teacher. I will also be your maths teacher in Year 7 and I can't wait to meet you.
Hey, I'm G. Hook me up. See ya.
Hi, my name's Miss Carnavale and I'm really excited to be the whanau teacher for Year 7 and 8 Pōnui next year. I'll also be teaching Year 7 Performing Arts, so if you're in Year 7, we're going to have fun in this beautiful, amazing theatre space that we have. So really looking forward to starting next year with you all and having an amazing time.
Hi Year Sixes, I'm Mr Kennedy. I'm one of the social studies teachers at the high school and also one of the assistant principals. I'm also a Year 7-8 whanau teacher, so some of you will be in my whanau group, which is whanau. If you've got family members who have been in that before, you'll be in my class, and we'll be mixed in with some of the Year 7 and 8s in that whanau class.